Hello and welcome back to Mario Kart 8 with me, Kinross. Today, I realise that I say exactly the same thing every single time, and I feel kind of bad about it. I'm a stickler for routine. I like my routines. But now, we're moving on to the Retro Cups, which starts with Shell. Yeah! With the best course in the track, the game, and the worst course. Best course, of course, being Moo Moo Meadows, and the worst being Toad's Turnpike. How the hell do you get the coins on those windmills? I've never seen those before. I was really slow on pressing A. I don't know why I thought that I had to watch. It's probably because I never watched the bloody things. I'm gonna blow up. I didn't blow up. Sweet. So actually, I wasn't expecting to be able to record this episode. That was me being an idiot. I will 100% admit that I expected the course to go one way. I didn't expect to be able to record this one because I was supposed to be doing a lunch shift today, today being Thursday, and tomorrow I'm booked to do something else during the sort of lunch period, so I'm unlikely to come back home. So yeah, I was a little worried that I wasn't going to get a video done, but I was wrong. Thankfully, I enjoy my Mario Kart. Even if it's only giving me coins. But no, I got to the lunch shift and was told that I was completely unnecessary, like they couldn't even pretend to give me something to do, and that the office that booked me, had put the request into the agency for me, was wrong in their assumption that the school needed 2 staff, and then they found out that tomorrow they've been booked 3 staff, even though they still only need 1. So it's a bit of a mess, really. I'm first. Awesome. So yeah, it's a bit of a bummer. It's 2 hours paid lost unless they can argue it through with the council to say that I should actually be paid for the fact that I was supposed to be out there, even though I didn't do the 2 hours work. It's a bit weird. I don't trust it sometimes, but it sucks. But it means I get to play Mario Kart, which is always a good thing. Now actually, just then I realised, I don't know whether people think that, like, sometimes I'm really quite sloppy about it, but I obviously edit out the loading times between tracks, and I wonder if some people think that it is, like, pseudo-instantaneous between one track to the next. Each video I actually shrink by about 90 seconds. Because obviously, very early on I didn't cut I'm thinking I don't think I cut them out, and I was constantly talking through them. So now you get 90 seconds or so less content per video, because loading screens, always a ton of fun. But that's not relevant to the thing I was talking about, work. I've only actually been double booked twice now, and I'm actually quite surprised about that. I've been with the agency for 15 or so months, and to have only been double booked twice, or turned away from a shift twice, I think is pretty good, considering that offices are awful at talking to each other and things like that. Beep beep. Indeed. I know that I had planned / hoped to be able to have more series on the go at the end of after August, so September time. Unfortunately, not quite worked out, purely because I've suddenly ended, like, unexpectedly, Thursday night or whatever, Thursday afternoon, I got lumped with a 35-hour week this week. which was completely unplanned and just not having the time, really. I'm hoping that it'll settle down, excuse me, a little bit. I just need to find like a happy median where I'm getting a lot of work, but I can have the free time as well. Because the big problem is, like, today, if I had done the lunch shift, I would have done 4.5 plus 2 plus 2, so about 9.5 hours work, or so, 9.5 hours. But that's from 6:30 in the morning till 6:30 at night, so I'm out for 12 hours, or I've got work spread over 12 hours. But if I don't have the lunch shift, it's only 6 hours work over 12 hours, which means that I have this massive waste of time in the middle, which makes life awkward. So I'm perfectly happy with doing the 30-hour weeks or whatever, but right now the way it works is I get home from work about 7 o'clock-ish, maybe a little bit earlier, and then because I've got to be up at 4:30 in the morning, I have to be in bed by like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at the absolute latest. So I only have about 3 hours in the evening to watch all my YouTube stuff and make videos and the like, and just generally relax. I mean, right now I'm obviously recording during my lunch break, sort of thing, the bit in the middle. But it's not ideal. I'm perfectly happy to do a 9 to 5 type thing where it's just a slight. I'm happy to finish later, just not necessarily start so early at the same time as well. I think I can explain that. I don't think I did. I think I did an awful job, actually. Ignore everything I said. I'm really sorry, because I am tired and a little flustered, a little bit pissed off, if I'm honest with you. Although I wouldn't want to work in a kitchen today. The last 2 days, for no reason whatsoever other than the sun is absurd. I don't even know what that hit. Have been 20 plus degrees Celsius, and it's just been ridiculous. And the nursery insists on still having it be quite hot. What the hell? No. Oh, okay. Like, they don't have air conditioning on, and their heating still seems to be working because it is stupidly hot in there. I'm amazed more people aren't dying of dehydration. Oh, we're in second now. That's not cool. And the most boring race of all. Like, this is 150cc, and about halfway through the first lap, it just starts to feel really slow and sluggish, and you kind of feel like maybe it's like 50cc. You're actually racing 50cc. I went back and did 50cc of this, and it was absolutely brutal. It was boring, it was slow, and absolutely nothing happened. It was basically like going on a trip down a motorway. I suppose it's sort of what they're going for. Although some levels I don't like because I'm bad at them, and they just make me angry. This is just dull. And there's not actually anything that they could do to fix it, really. I don't know how you would make this better. But it's a good thing I don't have to worry about that sort of stuff. Destiny's coming out next week, actually, now that I think about it. I will not be making videos in that game, just because it'll be a bit of a hassle to bring the Xbox up here. No, the Xbox One. Similarly, I will not do... I probably won't do Master Chief. collection stuff. I don't know. Maybe I will. Shooters, I can't ever decide whether they're good Let's Play content because there's not... Like, stories can be interesting, but... Oh, I'm actually going to batch it? Nope. Yeah, stories can be interesting, but the levels not necessarily so. So I don't know. I probably should not add more to my plate. I should finish what I've got going already. And I'm sure that most of you will be pleased about that. But there we go. Last lap. Just like that. It was boring. 53. Very nice. So, yes. Once again, a very bitty episode. These are ever so slightly too short for me to actually sort of really go into anything. But I can't obviously make them longer. There's no way to do that unless I came last. And that would be bad. So, for now, thank you very much for watching. I've been Kinross, this has been Mario Kart 8, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.